My definition of being lost has changed a lot from when I was younger. Years ago, stepping out of my front door and walking across the street to check the mailbox was like adventuring out into the wild jungles with nothing but a map to guide me home. That's why actually getting a little bit lost, particularly in a place I didn't know very well, could be rather terrifying. Now, I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but I feel like normal time and something I'm gonna call grocery store time, original name I know, is very different. Waiting one afternoon at home for a package you ordered off Amazon? It feels like years go by. Waiting 5 minutes for your turn at a video game in an arcade? Decades seem to go by. But at the grocery store, look away from where your family is standing like 2 feet away from you, just to admire some random item on the shelf? Look back to make sure your family hasn't left the aisle? And boom! They're gone! Every time. It's like there's an interdimensional portal in every store just waiting for you to look away so that you can get left behind in an aisle. One day this happened. I had turned my eyes away toward something sitting upon a top shelf, probably some candy in bright packaging, or maybe even a box of oh-so-tasty peanut butter and chocolate granola cereal, because, good gracious, those are tasty. Regardless, when I spun back around to double-check that my family hadn't disappeared, they had obviously disappeared. I don't know why this was such a big deal to me at the time, but maybe it was because I was a literal child who didn't know how to keep calm under intense pressure. This is it, men. Our mission is clear. We have to get back to our family's shopping cart in this terrifying labyrinth of store aisles. We will have to be careful to avoid traps such as landmines, tempting food samples, and even random store customers. No, I was just like, "Aw, snap, where'd they go?" Walking swiftly down the main path and checking each aisle. Wait, what is that? No, it can't be. It's my family. Literally in an aisle like 2 aisles down from where I was left standing to admire the cereal. I started to walk toward them, eager to enter the aisle and be reunited with my family. At that moment, a store customer walked right in front of me, as if he were trying to stop me from getting around him into the aisle.
Oh, excuse me, sorry about that.
You know that awkward shuffle dance that you do when you're trying to get around somebody and they're trying to get around you and you just end up walking the same way and blocking each other? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I went right to slip by him and he did the same. Then I went left. And he went left. We did this a couple times before I had had enough. My family had begun to turn away, walking out of the aisle to keep shopping. You shall not stop me from getting back to my homeland, random grocery store patron! I barreled forward with all of my might, slipping by the guy at the last moment while he stood frozen in confusion. In the blink of an eye, it was over. I was free, and overjoyed to be reunited with my family. Just like I'm gonna be overjoyed when I hit 5,000 subscribers. Yes, I have made it my sworn mission to hit the big 5K by the end of the year. We're almost halfway there, and already halfway through 2022. When I hit 5,000, I will be making a completely animated Q&A for everybody. So please, if you haven't already, consider hitting the subscribe button, and while you're down there, just like the video and leave a comment for the old algorithm. Thank you so much. Now, where was I? Oh yes. Grocery store time isn't the only place that time seems to speed up and families seem to disappear into portals. My family and I were spending a day at the zoo once, strolling around on a nice summer afternoon and having a good time. Then my dad was like, "Yo, this zoo has a place where you can actually walk into a giant room with birds and feed them. They'll fly around and land on your arm and stuff. Wanna go?" And we were all like, "Heck yeah," and started toward the bird feeding room. We walked in and I was flabbergasted. That's a fun word. Anyways, there were so many birds all squawking and chirping and flying around onto people's arms, pecking away at the food they had in their hands. My dad walked up to the zoo employee at the desk.
Good afternoon, guys. How can I help you today?
Hey, can we all get some food to feed the birds with?
You bet. Give me 1 second. Okay, here you go. That'll be $20.
And boom, we had food, and we were at last able to feed the birds. It was really fun. The constant noise of bird chatter was never ceasing, and we were all able to feed the birds and have them fly on our arms and stuff. Well, apparently I had a little more fun than the rest of my family. We stayed there for maybe 10 or 20 minutes, Then my family decided it was time to go and see some different animals. Well, I'm just standing there, my back turned to the door, happily feeding the birds. When I turned around, guess who I see? That's right, no one that I recognize. Aw, snap. There's portals at the zoo too? Come on! I remember just kinda doing a little spin until I got dizzy, searching all the faces of the other people in the room, hoping to catch a glimpse of someone I knew. I bet the guy at the front desk got kinda concerned.
Look, kid, you gotta stop spinning around like that. You're gonna start a tornado and suck all the birds away. Where's your family?
I don't know. Between you and me, I think they got sucked into an interdimensional portal. Just a theory, though.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it didn't take long before my family realized I wasn't with them. My dad backtracked and found me immediately. There you are. Good thing we noticed you were gone so soon. Aw, dang it. There goes my theory of portals to a different universe. That would have been cool.
See you later, kid. Have a good one. Wow, that was one weird kid. He'll probably grow up to have some kind of weird job like being a YouTuber or something. Oh well.
And those are a couple times I remember getting lost when I was a kid. Do you have any funny stories like this? Let me know in the comments. A huge shout out to Sam's Animations for featuring in the video. He is a legend. Go subscribe to him and help him hit 3,000 subscribers.
Yes, subscribe to Copper and me. It'll be a good time. You won't regret it. We're both awesome.
Please like this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, that's it. Stay creative.
Okay, bye.